What is going on YouTube? It's ObitoDisplays and I'm back with another video. Since you guys like the Goku Black video, I decided to make another video, but this time with the Gohan. So I'm going to be comparing these Gohans and find out which one's worth the price. So yeah. So I have the Demoniacal Fit Gohan right here. This is based off the San Diego Comic-Con one. So yeah, it's a bootleg, but it's really good. Over here I have a San Diego Comic-Con when I came out in 2012, I believe. So yeah, really nice. In the middle of us we have Dragon Star's Gohan, also pretty good for the price. And right here we got the first ever Gohan that came out, the first version that ever came out. So yeah, excited for that one. And this one came out last year, as you guys know. So yeah, so I'm gonna be comparing all of these and to see which one is worth it for the price. So let's get started. So the first figures I'm going to be reviewing are the San Diego Comic-Con that came out in 2012 and the first Gohan that ever came out. So yeah, so these are basically the same figure. They come with the same thing, as you can tell. Like, it's exactly the same. That's the good thing about this one. There's only one difference. The thing I like about the first ever Gohan they did, this is based off the manga. That's why he has a red robe, not the blue robe. So this is the only figure that has that red robe, which is really awesome, and I really like that. But let's look at the boxes real quick. So these are the old boxes, which are pretty nice. I like the new boxes more, but they're not that bad. Dragon Ball Z logo down here, and yeah, looks pretty nice. You can see Gohan right there with like little polka dots, and yeah, the San Diego Comic-Con UX exclusive. So yeah, these boxes are pretty nice. Let's look at the side of it. Right there shows the face. The back of them has the poses like always. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. It's pretty different from what we see today. Right here, just the name. See, special color edition. So yeah, so the boxes, I'm gonna have to probably give them like a good 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. I like the new boxes better, like I said, but it's not that bad. So let's open them up. So the figure has 3 different pairs of hands, both of them. They have 6 different face plates and 2 different hair sculpts and a cape, which in my opinion is a lot of things, especially for back then. I feel like Tamashi wasn't that greedy back then compared to now. They barely give you stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good. And yeah, the 2 different head sculpts, I like that. I did that. But yeah, but first I want to talk about this one right here. So this one right here is, right now it goes for like $50, $60. And this one over here goes for like 100 to like 150. So that's really expensive. It's a big difference. It's probably like $100 difference. So yeah, and both of them are not that bad in my opinion. If you do want to save yourself money and you like these old figures, I would recommend you guys buying this one. But yeah, let's take them out the box, both of them. So here they both are out the box. They look pretty good. I do have to say that this one does look a little bit better. That's why he's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, because he's more expensive and he looks better, obviously. He has better shading, as you could tell. And he's a little bit darker too. This is more pale, as you can see. And in the shoes, you could tell a big difference. This one has more shading on it. You can see right there. But yeah, this one has more shading to it. But yeah, so the articulation should be the same. Let's see the articulation on them. So they can't cross arms. They could bend, they can't also bend all the way back. It's pretty bad. The hand could rotate all the way. But for back then, 2011 or 2012, these figures are really amazing. This is like 14 to 13 years ago, which is a long time ago. So they have improved so much. But yeah, the articulation on these are the same. The legs are pretty good. And as the toe joint right there. So yeah, the articulation is pretty decent. I'll probably give it like a 7 out of 10. For back then, it's probably like a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. But right now, it's probably a 7 out of 10. So let's look at the capes. So you can tell a difference in the capes. The SDC comes with more shading to it, as you can tell right here. It has more shading, while the first version is just a little bit plain, but it still has a little bit of shading. So back then they used to shade more figures. Now they really don't give them that much shading. But yeah, let's put the capes on real quick. And let's swap the head to his Super Saiyan 1 form. So, looks pretty good with the cape. Looks pretty good. In my opinion, the cape is pretty decent. I do like the new one because it's cloth, so he can move more which right here is kind of limited to move since the cape is kind of holding him back. But the cape looks really awesome for the time, like I said. And for the price, 50 bucks is pretty good. Although 400 bucks is pretty expensive, although he does look a little bit better. But I don't know if he's worth the 100 bucks. In my opinion, he's probably worth like 80 bucks. But it is an SDC, so if people want to resell it, it's obviously more valuable. And it could be an investment if you think about it. Who knows how much it will be in the future. But yeah, let's look at the faces real quick. All right, here you go. So the face looks pretty well detailed for the Super Saiyan 2. As you could tell, this is the first version. And now let's look at the SDC version. So this one's also really good. Also amazing. Let's look at this one right here. So I'll put the flash on so you could tell better a bigger difference. Kind of did you right there. But yeah, the head scopes, the face scopes, I mean, they're really, really good. For the time, like I said. Scopes on his head. Little smirk face, shouting face, angry face, and a look into the side face. So he comes with a lot of different faces, which is really good. Like I said, like that's really amazing for the time back then. It's really amazing. It's the same faces right there. But yeah, they're pretty well detailed for the time being back then, which is honestly kind of shocking because you would think that they'd be really, really trash, but it's not that bad. So yeah, in my opinion, since this one is 50 bucks, I do think he's kind of worth it. Because it's the first ever Gohan that came out, and it's different from all of them since it has the red robe, which like I said, it's how it looked like in the manga. So I'm probably gonna give this one for 50 to 60 bucks for what it comes with. I'm gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10. It's really good, and yeah, it's definitely worth it. And this one right here, the SDC. So this one right here goes from like 150 or 100 bucks around there, which is also pretty good for SDC. But I would recommend getting the other one since it's cheaper, and this one's more expensive. For the price, like I said, 100 bucks to 150, I'm gonna have to give it a 7 out of 10, a 6.5. 6.5 to 7 out of 10, one of those. I'm just gonna put 7 out of 10. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for this one. It's pretty good for back then. This one came out in 2012, like I said. That is really, really good for back then. And yeah, so let's move on to the next one. So next up, we have the Dragon Stars Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So let's take a quick look at the box. So it's always your only basic box that comes with Dragon Stars, the anime pictures right here on the side. The back, you have all these poses you could put them in, and the anime is up there. And right here we have different figures you could buy. The side again, picture from the anime, and the front, the usual. So the box, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's your usual box, not that bad. Only thing I wish is that they actually had the figure right here, so you can see how he looks like and you can pose him like that. But let's get him out the box real quick and see what he comes with. So here he is out the box. As you can see, he only has one face, and he has 2 pairs of hands, the fist, and right there to hold a Kamehameha. And in the back, he has his energy, his aura, whatever you call it, charging up with the electric in the back, because that's how Super Saiyan 2 looks like. It has electric when they power up, and his Kamehameha. So the accessories, always comes with a lot of things for 25 bucks. You're definitely getting your money's worth right there, because $25 is pretty good for what it comes with. And yeah, let's build the power effect, the charging up, aura, whatever you guys call it. Let me know in the comments what you guys call it. And yeah, let's build it real quick. So that's how it looks like. You can make it look a little bit better. I got kind of lazy and it took a while, so that's how I'm gonna do it for right now. So let's put the Gohan with them. So this figure just got demolished as soon as I opened him up. Like, he was so stuck on there. Like, I don't know why was he so stuck on there. I don't know why they'd be doing that. I don't know. So here he is out the box with his power effect. It looks pretty good, not that bad. The figure does look a little bit off like always. Oops. Let's see his faces real quick. His face, yeah, as always, they're always kind of off, but The hair sculpt is pretty good. The articulation on the head, it's all right. 5 out of 10, I'll say. The arms, not that bad. Rotate around. The articulation on them is all right on the arms. So I think that's where the articulation is the best at. His chest, he has nothing on his chest, no ab pressure or nothing. If I do, he's gonna snap.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
His legs, they're decent also. Be careful because they could snap, and if they snap, the leg's gonna get super, super loose. His toe, he has no toe joint right there, so you can't do none of that. So the articulation on him, I'll probably give it a 5 out of 10. But not bad. For 25 bucks, like I said, Dragon Stars for 25 bucks if you're on a budget, want to save yourself money, they are definitely worth it. So yeah, let's put the Kamehameha on him. So here he is holding the Kamehameha. Looks pretty good because he has a shouting face, so you can put him in like fighting poses. That's basically it, just fighting poses where he's yelling. So charging up and this is pretty good. That's probably why they give you 2 different hands. They give you the fist so you can power up, and these hands so you can hold the Kamehameha. Which those two moves are probably those 2 poses are probably the best you could put them in. So yeah. So this figure, Dragon Star, is not that bad. A lot of people hate on it. But for 25 bucks, you definitely are getting your money's worth. So if you're on a budget, like I said, I would recommend you guys getting this Gohan if you guys want a Gohan. But if you guys want to pay a little bit more, pay another extra 25 bucks, you guys can get that not SDC, the first ever Gohan that came out for SH. Comes with a lot of things. So yeah. So for the price, 25 bucks, I'm gonna give this figure 8 out of 10. 8's pretty good. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for this figure. Let's move on to the next figure. Well, next up is the Demoniacal fit father and son, or also known as Gohan Super Saiyan 2 with Goku in the back. So yeah, let's look at the box real quick. So this is the Demoniacal fit. This is based off the SDC, like I said. So it's kind of copying the same picture as them. The front looks pretty cool. Has that SDC design. There's the side of it with the name. The back of it has some poses you can put them in, which look really, really good. And there's the side again. So yeah. So the figure, the box, I'm gonna give it like a good 8 out of 10. It's pretty good, pretty valid for a bootleg, copying another brand. And let's see what he comes with. So this figure goes for around like 50 to 60 bucks, which is really, really good for a bootleg. Well, not good for a bootleg, but it's really good for what it comes with and the way it's designed. So as you can see, it comes with 2 different figures. Goku, and it has two different head scopes. Super Saiyan head scope and his regular head scope right there. Goku also has 4 different faces for the Super Saiyan form, which is a shouting face, we can see right there. Okay, so smirking face, serious face, angry face, and a shouting face. So 4 different faces, which is awesome. He also comes with a Kamehameha with different pegs, which is really similar to the ones that we've seen with SH Figuarts. And he comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pairs of hands for Goku. So yeah, that's really awesome. And Gohan right here, really well sculpted. I like the hair. And he comes with 4 different face plates. He comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of hands, So yeah. So he comes with a decent amount of things. And let's look at the Gohan real quick. Let's get him out the box and let's see how he looks like. Let's look at his articulation and all that. So yeah. So you could get this figure for like 40 to 60 bucks, which is really awesome because you get 2 different figures. You get Goku and Gohan. So if you think about it, if you're paying 60 bucks, you're basically paying 30 bucks per figure, or 40 bucks, you're basically paying 20 bucks per figure, which is really awesome. And just look at the Gohan, it looks really well. His body has a blood on it, which is awesome. And yeah, it looks really well detailed. There are some minor scuffs with the paint, but this is a bootleg, like I said, so that's what you would expect from him. But it's not that bad for a bootleg. Let's look at the face real quick. So this is how the face looks like for his smirking face right there. The blood looks really awesome. His hair is well sculpted and has good shading on it. As you can tell, it's darker right here and it lightens up over there. So yeah, the shading on here is really awesome. The minor scuffs you can tell right here, like on the belt and on his arms, but it's not that bad. His leg, his toes, his boots, there's no shading on it, but it doesn't look that bad. You can see a different color right here, which is kind of weird, but it's probably like a type of shading that we're going for. Let's see his articulation on him. So he could almost bend it all the way, which is not that bad. His hand could move any way you want it to. You could go all the way up. Oops. So it can't go all the way up because it'll snap, but almost all the way up. Could do a little rotation right there. So same with the other hand. His leg could not really go all the way up to the side. It kind of stops it right there with the close. It kind of stops it right there. So the legs is all right. The knee is all right too. It can't go bend all the way back or else it'll snap. And the toe, he has a little toe joint right there, so it could go up and down. So yeah, so the articulation on it, it's pretty valid. It's like I said, it's a bootleg version, Demoniacal fit. So for the articulation, I'm probably gonna give it a 8 out of 10. Actually, a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10 is pretty good. And yeah, let's look at the different faces it comes with. So this was his serious face, like I mentioned earlier. I mean, his smirking face, like I mentioned earlier. Right here, this one right here is his serious face. Right there, well detailed. And then we have his grunting face, his angry face. Also looks really good. And his shouting face, which you could put with the Kamehameha, the father and son Kamehameha. And looks pretty good also. So yeah, the faces on here are really good, well detailed. Like I said, 50-60 bucks. It's definitely worth it because the SDC is worth like 140, which is pretty expensive, or even 160 sometimes, which is really expensive. And you could just get this one for way cheaper. And honestly, looks better in my opinion because well, I don't like that transparent hair that it has. So the transparent is like all in his hair, and I'm not a big fan of the transparent hair. I kind of like this hair more. It looks really awesome. And the Goku is just all white and blue like the anime, but with this Goku, his color, but he's still transparent, and it goes in the dark too. So the Goku is also really awesome. But yeah, I'm not gonna review this Goku because he's taking that part of the video. But yeah, so the poses on them are really cool. I'm just gonna pose them real quick to see the poses you could do with them. So yeah, this pose right here is also just amazing. Just looks like cocky as hell, like he is. So let me do the father and son Kamehameha. So here he is holding the Kamehameha, and it looks pretty good. Like I said, it's really awesome for the price you're paying. For 60 bucks with these two figures looks awesome in your collection. Better than paying 140 for the actual one. The hair looks better on here for me. The Goku in the back looks better for me. So yeah, this one, for the price you're paying for, I'm gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10. It's definitely worth it. Definitely worth that price that you pay. And yeah, it looks really, really awesome. Look at that. It's just like, if this is your favorite scene in Dragon Ball Z, I would 100% recommend you guys buying this one right now. You guys can buy it on AliExpress or eBay, depending on what you trust. I buy mine off eBay because I don't trust AliExpress like that. And eBay is like 100%, I'm guaranteed. So yeah, this figure is really, really amazing and 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about this figure. At last, we have SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Gohan, the fighter who's surpassed Goku. So yeah, this figure came out 2024, came out last year, and it's around 60 bucks, which is pretty good, pretty valid price. Let's look at the box. So this is your classic SH box that you get now these days, the modern box you could say. Has them in the front, the side, some pictures, the back, some poses you could put them in. Really awesome. The thing I like about this figure that has cloth, the first one with cloth that we see for Gohan. And here's the name. So let's take him out the box and let's get a good look on him. So the figure comes with 5 different face plates. He comes with a serious face, like an angry kind of serious face, grunting face, shouting face, and like a shocked face, which was like, this is the face when they killed the android, and he was just shocked and he went Super Saiyan 2. So it's pretty good. And then over here we have the cloth cape, which is also really awesome. It's really good because you could pose him more. He's more posable. And he comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pairs of hands. So 5 different pairs of hands, 10 interchangeable hands, like people say, which is really awesome for the price, $60. Tamashii Nations right here decided not to be that greedy and gave you a lot of things. So yeah, let's open him out the box and let's see how he looks. So here he is out the box. He is really small. I think he might be the smallest figure that we've seen for today. And yeah, it looks really awesome. The articulation on him is probably really good. The head is really movable. So yeah, it could like bend all the way. It could tilt this to the side, to the other side, look up and down. Which yeah, that's really good. Looks to the side. So yeah, it's really amazing for the head. But yeah, let's look at the face real quick. Let's look at the detail. Alright, so this is the first face. Looks really good. Well detailed, like I said. This one came out last year, so it should be the best faces that we see right now. And it's SH also, so it should be the best face plates. The yelling face also looks really good. Although I do wish they kind of shaded him a little bit more. He just has like little lines. But yeah, it's really good though for what you're playing for. I'll shoot this off. Serious face. And his other hair with the wind. Shocking face. So I do wish that instead of this head they gave him the Super Saiyan 2 hair. It's kind of a bummer that they didn't. Which if they had a Super Saiyan 2 hair, it would definitely be worth the $60 that you're paying. But he doesn't even has that face. So still pretty good because it's to the side with the wind and all that, which looks pretty awesome in my opinion. But yeah, let's see the articulations on the arms and all that. So it could bend almost all the way, really good. The arm, really good, goes all the way. Yeah, so it's the arms are pretty good, and the hands are pretty good. Not the hands, I mean the arm. The arm is pretty good. Probably give it like the arm like a good 8 out of 10. Let's see the legs. So this one could go all the way up almost. Really good at bending. To the side, he can't really go to the side because it's getting stopped right there, which is kind of an L. So yeah, the legs could go almost. Can't go all the way back. It has a toe right there. So yeah, the legs, I'll probably give it like a 6 out of 10. It's not the best for SH. I mean, this is like a figure that came out not that long ago, and the articulation is not that good. And let's see the ab crunch on them. So it's pretty valid. The ab crunch could go up and down. So yeah, it's pretty valid. The ab crunch will probably give it like an 8 out of 10. So on overall, the articulation, I'm gonna have to give it like a 7 out of 10. The only thing that's good that with the cape, since the articulation is decent, with the cape it's gonna look really good. So yeah, let's put the cape on and see how he looks. So it's kind of difficult for me to put the head on, but it looks pretty good with the cape. Like I said, you could like, it has like a little wire on there, so you can move it to how you like it to. Which that's really nice. I love that about this figure, that the cloth just carries it. This cloth robe is one of the best ones so far that I've seen. It's really movable. That's what I like about the Itachi also. The Itachi SH that they made. It's really good and he can move a lot. So yeah, that's a big W for Gohan. So yeah, the cloth, it looks really amazing. You can take it off too if you want. Have it flying. So yeah. The only thing that kind of sucks is that the head is kind of hard to move with the cloth robe because it's kind of hard up here. It kind of sucks because I kind of want to move the head, but it's really hard, really difficult to. But yeah, like I said, if they had the Super Saiyan, if they had the Super Saiyan 2 hair on here, this figure would be really amazing for the price that you would pay for. But since it doesn't, it comes with wind effect hair. It kind of lowers it down for me. But you're paying $60 at the end of the day, which is really good for a SH, with that much things. So for the price, $60, and what it comes with, I think I'm gonna have to give it a 8 out of 10. So yeah, so let's announce the winner. Last place, I'm gonna have to put this SDC figure on there, just because it's really good. I like the shading on him. It's really awesome. It's a good figure, just that he's pretty expensive for like 150 to $100. Around there he is, and that's really expensive in my opinion. The only thing that's like worth it because it's an SDC. but the box looks good and all that. But just that it's really expensive for the figure, and I would recommend you guys buying a different Gohan if you guys want the Gohan. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. So in fourth place, I'm gonna have to put the Dragon Stars Gohan, just because it's pretty good. It comes with a lot of things. Although the articulation on it sucks and the faces kind of suck too, but other than that, it's pretty good. It comes with a decent amount of accessories. The powering up effect is Kamehameha. So yeah, it's pretty alright for the price you're paying for, $25. It's pretty good though. So yeah, this figure comes at fourth place. And at third place, I'm gonna have to put this one right here, just because of the cloth. It's really awesome that you can move him as much as you want. He comes with 2 different heads. The wind effect, which is the first one we ever seen for Gohan, at least for this type of Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And the articulation on him is pretty decent. It's pretty good. With the cape, like I said, he's really movable. And yeah, it looks really awesome. The cloth robe really carries this one a lot. So yeah, this is why this is my third place one right here, because it's just awesome. It's a good figure to have to your collection, especially right now that it just came out last year, and it's basically still $60. So yeah, I could see this one going up in price in a bit. And in my second place, I'm gonna have to put the first Gohan. This is really good for the price. Like I said, he's like 50 to 40 bucks, 40 to 50 bucks, I mean. And he's not that bad for back then. Like, he looks really good. He comes with 2 different hairstyles. He comes with the Super Saiyan hairstyle. The Super Saiyan hairstyle and the Super Saiyan 2 hairstyle. He comes with 6 different face plates, a lot of hands, and a cape, which is really movable. He's still really movable with that cape. It's not that bad. And the box looks really nice also. So yeah, this figure is definitely worth the money. If you guys see this figure, I would recommend you guys picking it up, just because he's worth those 40 to 50 bucks if you find him for. That's definitely a W. And although he's the first ever Gohan that came out, he's still really good, and the red robe looks really cool on him. So yeah, now let's move on to the first place. And for my first place, it's gonna have to be this Gohan, just because everything he came with is really amazing, and he's really good for the price. Although this is a bootleg, the details on him are really amazing. The blood on him is super cool. It's called I don't think the SDCC has that much blood on him, and the blood looks super cool on him. It comes with a lot of things: the Kamehameha, the hands, the two figures, the Goku and his figure. The transparent Goku looks really awesome, and yeah, it's just a good figure for the price you're paying for. So yeah, like I said, you could probably buy him for 50 to 60 bucks. Depends where you get him from. So yeah, this figure is definitely worth it, and this is why he's my #1 figure. And I want to give a special shout out to my brother, because he let me borrow all the figures. Every Gohan you seen in the video was all his. None of them were mine. I did get from this one for his birthday. So yeah, and I just want to say thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad to make another video. And let me know what kind of videos you guys want next. Let me know if you guys want a different figure. Let me know what kind of figures you want me to review, and I'll try doing my best to see those comments and try doing those reviews for you guys. So see you guys, take care, and give a like to the video.